Good evening. We present the news summary. The Electoral Commission has submitted its report on the 2025 elections to President Patrick Emini. According to the Electoral Commission, the elections were conducted in a free and fair manner in full compliance with the Constitution and electoral laws, ensuring transparency, credibility, and the integrity of the vote. The report provides a comprehensive account of the electoral process, including polling operations, counting procedures, and the overall administration of the elections across the country. Speaking after the handover of the report, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Wendy Zidon, said the report reflects the Commission's commitment to transparency, accountability, and the continuous improvement of the electoral system.
It is a must. 90 days after the election, we have to come and present the reports, and thereafter the President congratulated the Electoral Commission for doing such a good job, and democratically it has been very good for the country. Internationally, he's informed us that he's received congratulations and from various leaders, and overall this was the main purpose of us meeting with the President, just to hand over, and then for us to reassure him that on our side at the Electoral Commission we are committed and we will continue doing everything possible to do our job fairly and democratically.
The chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Mrs. Zidon, also presented the report on the conduct of the 2025 election commission to the Speaker of the National Assembly, Azarel Ennesta. This is a constitutional requirement. The report reviews the conduct of political parties and campaigns, assesses the electoral process, and makes recommendations to improve fairness and effectiveness in future elections. Speaker Ennesta highlighted the potential for collaboration between the National Assembly and the Electoral Commission on voter education initiatives. The Speaker of the National Assembly has also held talks with the Cuban ambassador to Seychelles, Iraida de la Caridad Guerrero Zuniga. Discussions focused on enhancing parliamentary cooperation and future capacity building initiatives for the legislature. Other issues discussed included educational and professional exchanges, such as Seychelles students in Cuba and Cuban professionals in Seychelles. The meeting concluded with an exchange of tokens of appreciation and best wishes for the year ahead. At its meeting at State House this week, the Cabinet approved the 2025 bill reinstating the STB as an independent body tasked with promoting Seychelles as a tourist destination. The Council also approved a new three-pillar structure for the Ministry of Health. The three pillars include Policy, Strategy, and Accountability Department, a Department of Health Services, and strengthened Public Health Authority. The Council of Ministers also gave its approval to the Seychelles government's response to the severe floods and landslides that occurred in Sri Lanka at the end of November 2025. This has helped towards the safety and well-being of Seychellois nationals, especially students. Regarding Seychelles' participation in Sri Lanka's humanitarian aid, the government has decided to grant a donation of $100,000 to Sri Lanka. As of January next year, the parking space at the Fishtail restaurant will be reserved for taxis and 2 buses. All other vehicles will have to use the Port Authority's new car park, which, according to its Chief Executive Officer, Sonny Payet, will remain free for the next 3 months. Mr. Payet explained that the measure is part of the campaign to reduce traffic congestions in the town center. In the same light, SPTC has set up a new circular bus service within the town area.
The idea is to control all stakeholders that uses the Inter-Island Quay facility. We know there are taxis that park within this compound. We have had 3 weeks ago a direct discussion with them in my office here. My staff is going to meet with them again today if possible to show them exactly, because the idea is to safeguard their business, to safeguard the places that they need to showcase when client comes disembark or embark from the ferry vessels. And that also we had the meeting this week with DMCs and cargo operators operating between Praslin, Mahe and Ladig. They are very satisfied because when you have passenger vessel going on a Monday or on a Friday like today, and you got cargo loading and offloading cargo, is a bit of a messy position, and it's not good for safety. And we've seen there are people that park everywhere and just for the sake of parking there. But we are telling the general public, we have a parking now which is open for 3 months, starting that was on Wednesday this week for 3 months process. Use it wisely. Use it that we can make sure that there are the implementation of our control that going to take effect as from the 12th of January will control who has access, who doesn't have access.
The Office of the President has announced the appointment of new government representatives on the board of directors of the Indian Ocean Tuna Limited. The board will comprise of Peter Sino, Astrid Tamatav, and Sherifa Morel. The board members have been appointed for a 3-year period. This was the news summary. Thank you for your attention.